Ever wish you could end your chess games fast and leave your opponents speechless? Today, I'm going to show you 3 openings that will make your opponents rage quit. Let's get into it. The first opening is called the Halloween Gambit, where the 1990s German magazine describes the players that see the gambit as being scared because they're getting chased around by pawns and they have to be enduring the crazy, scary nature of this opening. So, white goes e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6, but now the nightmare starts with knight takes e5. This is a Halloween Gambit in the very beginning. So knight takes e5, d4. The knight has to move, or else they just give the knight back. And it's really recommended that black does this, either to g6 or c6. Either way, we have intimidation coming to the black player. So if they go knight c6, d5, knight e5, f4, then move the knight again, pawn e5, knight has to move again, another one, g8, miserable position, and we have some grip that is really terrible to feel for the black side. Another way is if we go knight g6, if they go knight g6, there's e5, knight g8, and then bishop c4. Everything is really good, and basically the recommended move is d5, sack of the pawn. This is basically a nightmare again. But this is a clearly, let's say, scary position, and white can be going a lot of things right, and black can go a lot of things wrong quickly. So the payoff of the Halloween Gambit, the end result is that you use fear as a weapon, and that terrifies your black opponent to make them make a mistake out of fear and having no logical thinking, but actually good results for you and terrified mindset for them. Second quick win rage bait inducing opening is called the Elephant Gambit. Like a raging elephant going to charge at somebody, it's momentum created that is unstoppable, and that's really intimidating for your opponent. So Elephant Gambit goes with e4, e5, knight f3, d5. So they take the pawn d5, e4, charging through like a raging elephant. Knight d4, queen d5, knight has to move again. This basically unstoppable force of an elephant. They have to be bowing down to the will of the charging elephant. They can't do anything else besides actually succeed their movement, and we have to just basically be better. In this case, black is doing really much better. So the better move is queen e2, but we do this cool gambit style in the Elephant Gambit, as we say. We sack a pawn, knight e4. They try to do something check, but then c6, takes on c6, bishop b5, and then we gambit again. Castles. They take on c6, then rook b8, and the point is after knight c3, rook b4, if they castle, bishop b7 traps the queen. The queen is absolutely trapped. There's no way to go with the queen. They have to actually sack for the bishop or something like that. And we have actually a queen in the hand. So this is a terrifying, rage baiting, quick win for black. The third and final opening is the most rage baity, more rage inducing opening of all time in history forever. It's called the Scholar's Mate. This is a rite of passage for people that want to play chess, not rage quit because of move 4 they lose the game. That is the Scholar's Mate with e4, e5, bishop c4, knight c6, queen h5. People naturally says, I need to develop and attack the queen. What are you going to do now? And say, checkmate, good game. And people, probably millions of chess players in the history forever, quit chess because this is so stupid looking. They already lost in move 4. This is a basically very good way to just have a lot of wins because people don't know better. So g6 there, and they forget they're still checkmate in f7. They do g6 and they checkmate themselves. And so, okay, I played 2 times against you. I'll never fall for that again. They go, okay, I want to fork your queen bishop now. How to attack that? So, take f7. King e7. The king is actually walking to a fork with queen a3. King takes f7, queen takes e5, attacking the e5 pawn that is actually free, and white is clearly better, rage inducing, Actually, millions of people, maybe even billions of people, have really quit the game because of this opening. You can try this out too. Maybe you have some people rage bait on your side, and this is the 3 openings that are really rage baiting inducing. That is the history of chess. Hey, check this video out to make sure that you get more important information to bring your chess to the next level.